waking up to
Thank you for coming out for Life Point. I'm so glad that you are here this week. We are starting a brand new series. Started it this Sunday, but starting a new series for our Life Point. It's going to be a great discussion, man. You might spend a little time there tonight with all the questions. But my prayer is that you'll connect with one another and that you'll just be able to be transparent and open and grow together. That's what it takes for us. We just got to, if we're not open, if we're not transparent, then we're not really going to change. And so just open up, be comfortable with one another, and strap yourselves in. We're going to have a great ride. Starting today, we are talking about toxic thoughts. So we're in a series called Toxic. And 75 to 95% of the illnesses that plague our country, our culture, is a direct result of our thought life. Our thoughts affect us physically and emotionally. Thoughts are so important. And man, you can go back and listen to the whole message. I don't want to just re-preach it because I could definitely do that. But we literally make ourselves sick because of uncontrolled thoughts. And so that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about two things mainly. We're talking about identifying and rejecting toxic thoughts. That's the first thing. And then we're talking about replacing those toxic thoughts with God's thoughts. So identifying and rejecting and then replacing those toxic thoughts with God's thoughts. And we talked about different passages of Scripture, and we looked at 4 different categories of thoughts. And one of those is wait, where are we? All right, let me find it. We talked about negative thoughts, fearful thoughts, discontented thoughts, and critical thoughts. And those 4 different categories and how we can close that door to the influence of those toxic thoughts. It really is the thought that counts. And we are going to get what we're looking for, right? That's what we talked about Sunday. We're going to get what we're looking for. And it's kind of like the hummingbird and the vulture illustration that I used, is that hummingbird goes after nectar and gets something sweet every day. And he gets something sweet because he's looking for it. And a vulture goes after dead stuff, and every day he gets dead things. And that's what he's looking for. So you're going to get what you're looking for. And it really is the thought that counts. And so my encouragement to you is take those thoughts captive. You're going to have time where you're going to read the passages of Scripture that I talked about. And so read those through, take those thoughts captive. I said something Sunday, and I want to just re-emphasize it. We're quick to drink the problem away. We're quick to just smoke the problem away. We're quick to pop a pill and medicate, even if the doctor prescribes. And I know that opens a can of worms and a lot of discussion, and we don't really need to get into all of that. But the point is, the Scripture says, take every thought captive. We've lost the ability to take our thoughts captive. And we've got to regain that ability. We've got to take those thoughts captive. We can't allow our thoughts to imprison us. And that's really what they do. We've got to have our thoughts be our prisoners. We take them captive. And so your Life Point host is going to have all kinds of questions, a lot of Scripture verses. I encourage you just to be open and honest and talk through them, but it's going to be a great discussion. You're going to get into a lot of things. But most of all, before you end, pray for one another. Take some time, pray for one another's needs. It's not this battle that we struggle with and this battle that we fight is not carnal. It's not fleshy, but it's mighty through God. It's mighty through God, and it's His power. It's His dunamis, His explosive power in our lives that breaks those strongholds. So let God break those things through prayer, and have a great night. God bless you.